Don't even think about it.
Had a rough weekend.
Me too.
Plus the streets are so wide.
That's right. This old lady can break it in.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't hurry.
It's not biohazard, is it?
Kinda.
I don't want something too close to me. Biological stuff.
Biological, yeah. You ready?
We're in session. We're ready.
We have been waiting.
Okay, it's the time of the year to do state grants, and they all get sent electronically, but this one I need signed. And actually what they'd like is it be signed and then scanned in and then sent electronically, but I don't have a scan, which is another story. But
You gonna get that on the grant?
no. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. This is the sheet that is the actual face application for state grant.
Rather nominal.
I won't get that much.
Oh, you want?
No, I think I have.
Oh.
This is what the one, you know, where you tell them what it takes to run a program,
Right.
and then they send back and they say, this is what you give them.
Right.
Do them all again.
Yeah.
You're asking $53,887.
Be nice. Yeah.
What was requested?
That's what I requested. That's right.
So you just need approval for Roger to sign.
And then it needs signed.
I'll make a motion that we allow the chairman to sign this grant application.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded. We allow me to sign this grant application. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved.
Okay, on the scanner thing, I went to training the other day for the new secure website for reportable diseases. And no longer are we able to fax anything to them. They want it all scanned in and
On the security.
emailed. Yeah. So there is a scanner module on my copier, but it doesn't have something. So the OPI is supposed to be looking at that. Or we could look at a desktop scan. I wonder if those
Is he the
people...
Administrative director?
Huh?
Which one does he sign?
Oh, he's the,
Not the president or anything, is he?
yeah, he is. He's the chairman of the local board of health. That's you.
Oh, that's you.
Anyway, I wonder how those
Little one.
ones that you see on TV, do you
I
think those work?
don't know.
Do you think those work? Those little neat
Can
scan
you talk to Randy about a scanner?
No, I will.
And
that website goes live March the 5th, so it's not like a long time.
$99.95 worth there.
I don't know, you can use it 30 days for free if you don't like it.
Talk to Randy and see what he can get you.
Okay.
You don't want a yucky scanner.
No, but I looked in OPI's catalog and you can spend up to like $500 on it. I used to have a little one that was a desktop, and one of the kids used it for steps to go on there. It was into that.
Those don't work too well.
So I'm going to be looking at one of those.
So you say your copier does have...
It has a scanner module, but it doesn't have the software in it. So Jerry's supposed to be looking to see how much that costs. We can scan in like things to our own inbox, you know, but I can't put it online.
You can't email.
Right.
You might talk to me. That's you.
He does that too. Okay.
Just a phone call away.
Yeah. And we have a Bloodmobile Friday, so our office should be shut down. So the lady from Pratt County said she don't donate anything, so we wanted to.
She has not been here.
I'm sure we can.
I don't know. She was here before Christmas and after Christmas.
Okay, Phil, you're up.
Yeah.
Please.
I just want to make sure it's safe.
Okay.
Right-of-way grant request from Municipal Electric. They're for 3 poles out here, but south of Kevin Camps. They want to put it on the south side. Right now they run back in behind them. It's quite a mess.
This is a good thing.
Oh, so that's not a problem.
Up to about south side, there on the north side through the trees there, or what?
Yeah, they used to have some poles that run back in behind there, and it's a big old mess. See this, that's a big old mess of electric lines back in there anyway. The city has part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's quite a fiasco. That's where 3 or 4 come together anyway, because Midwest Energy comes from the east. A mile east of there. I think it's the one that feeds the landfill.
Does St. John get their power from Minnesota or Midwest?
Midwest Energy.
Really?
Used to be KPL.
Where's KPL come from?
It runs half a mile south 50 is where the line
KPL's the one that,
runs.
which it comes, right?
And it comes straight north.
KPL out of which?
Well, Midwest ended up buying that distribution.
Yeah.
I see.
You don't have a problem with that?
No.
Okay, I'd make a motion to approve this right-of-way agreement for Scott Rural Electric.
I'll second it.
We moved and seconded, we approve the right-of-way agreement for Minnesota Electric. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved.
And he had to have an old grant because your name isn't.
I'll say it wasn't.
And mine's misspelled.
And I've taken care of that on all of the new ones, so he's had to have that for a while. Next time to update the pickup again. So, I got some bids from Marmy Ford, Marmy Dodge, and Dunes. And that is an extended capital before.
And they're all the same.
Hmm?
They're all the same.
They're all the same. Yes, they're all the same.
Apples
We've
to
got all the
apples.
same, yes. Ford had evidently some pretty good incentives right now.
So replacing what 2001 Dodge 404, you say?
Yeah, it's a standard cab. It's always pickup we got, we're just rotating it out.
This 3/4 ton, half ton?
Half ton we don't have any. We got a bill drives a ton in, and then we got a couple other tonners we pull. Well, we have one low tonner that we pull trailer with, and then we have a real old 1 ton that we used to have an old truck on there with the paint on, paint machine on, and then it got to the point it didn't drive very good, so we painted it all over.
Don't blame it on the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next time we go to paint, I'll come and find you.
Don't let it dry.
Loose steering.
Yeah.
Well, no, it is a 1985 1-ton Dodge, or a 1-ton Ford.
That's just right.
That's a good old truck. You didn't find any Kansas Government Institute classes you wanted to attend?
So, did the name never to you whether it's a Ford or Dodge, or anything that dictates the price?
I just soon have the Ford. It's the lowest one anyway.
Okay, I'll make the motion, we'll go ahead and proceed with the bid from Army Ford for $20,785 for a half-ton 4x4,
F-150.
F-150 pickup.
I second it.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded, we purchased the Ford half-ton from Army Ford for $20,785. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Yeah, last time Dunes being pretty easy, and this time they were way up there.
Yeah, there's a nice line, we're taking $3,000.
That's a lot of difference. That's why we bid.
And that's usually the difference in incentives. What they get back from the insurance company.
You think they all give you about the same for your old vehicle?
Well, what probably does that? I don't know what GMC's was, but I do know what Marmy Ford was giving us was $3,500 for ours before the incentives. So that made Dodge's, or Ford's incentives about 15,000, or from the Ford side, and it was 14,000 on the Dodge. And the total incentives with trade on the GMC was 13,000. So either he wasn't just giving as much for the pickup, or he didn't.
He thought
Just
they
didn't
gave
have as
around
much.
$3,500.
Yeah, that's exactly what he told me. They gave 35. Because he'd already sent the bid down, and they took the truck out and looked at it, so that's what for trade.
I see. They bid it and then
And Tyler and GMC didn't have their bid ready, so they just all included it all in one deal. As for the ride today, do you guys want to pick a better day to go, or?
I don't care.
I mean, it's a
Might
little
be a
hard.
little slickery, but.
Well, it's a little hard to see. I mean,
It's up to these
I think
guys.
a better day than any rest anyhow, I think there's a,
let's pick a better day, I would say. I mean, it's easier to tell things.
You can roll down the windows.
It did warm up overnight.
It's warmer now than it was last
Yeah.
night, isn't it?
It's just
I
got
see they
that
got some
cold
snow.
south, it's just got that
southeast Kansas and
cold
stuff.
south. I think they have a more drizzle.
Yeah, I seen Wichita, I heard last night, they closed down Douglas, they had 8 wrecks on them down.
Yeah.
But people don't realize, you know, because it rains and freezes, that road gets slick, you know.
And then they got some of the elevated deals, and, you know, it doesn't take much moisture if you've got wind blowing underneath something, and they, I'll tell you what, if it was even anywhere near freezing, I'd never get on that canal route. That's nothing but an ice rink waiting to happen in my book.
Me driving in Wichita on a good day is not a good day. I don't need ice and snow. Okay, well, I don't know. You got a date in mind?
I just have to look.
Let's just wait till it clears up a little bit.
We don't have to do it on Monday either. We can pick any day of the week. 21st, we are gonna have a meeting. This is for sure. 21st of February, we're gonna go to Pratt. We can't do it that day.
Oh, that'll be next week.
That's- Other than that, I have got anything written down, and I don't have anything personal. I'm thinking about.
Okay, well, I'll put it and get back with you guys.
You purchasing that out?
There was a capital, there was a budget line item. for
Maybe your
this
regular
year.
budget?
Yeah, regular budget. There was a line item for that.
It is, I assume.
I don't have anything else, do you guys?
Seems like there ought to be something, but I don't know what it is.
Are you saying intersections this morning or what?
Well, I sent them out to send where they needed to, and told them, you know, they're just gonna have to use their judgment this morning. Some places were a little snowpacked or couldn't get that way, so.
Back of trees, something.
Yeah.
I hope the state comes in. Is it 50 and 281, that water pool's there on the north side of 50?
Right there where the trucks cut
Yeah.
the corner, yeah.
And it's pretty
Oh,
icy.
they splash and stuff and make it, oh, yeah, that probably would be a problem.
Is it pools right at the edge of 50 and 281?
I wondered when they made that intersection there, where what time. Yeah, when I see trucks coming from the east, I just stop in the back and let them make the corner and,
Exactly.
It wasn't necessarily, it's more of a hazard the way it was, and they didn't have any wrecks all the time. They had the Allen there, and they took the Allen out, they had about
Yeah.
4 wrecks in a row. And he said, put the Allen there, that's so someone could put all this soddy over here, and you could see it on your blind side, well, the trucks can't even turn around the thing, they run over that corner all the time out there.
I'm surprised that stop sign on that side of the road
I'd say, I'd stay
Get
way back,
more,
when I see some
yeah.
blinker on, I'd stay way back. and
get
cover.
clipped more often than it does. But they are supposed to be doing some road work, they're supposed to be doing the 281 is the south, the 50 to the county line, and then 50 from 281 east to the county line, and 281 from County north.
There's stockpile, a whole bunch of them, too.
Oh, yeah, that's,
And then over east of Sylvia, they're starting to stockpile
Oh,
over there.
oh, yeah, yeah, they are.
So,
But they've had a big water hole down here where Venture's stockpiling theirs.
Down here,
North of Richards.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. They didn't get that too much too great, did they? Big water hole to build it.
I don't know if what, I mean, I know they wanted some slope in it,
I thought
but
they-
of course it's been wetter this winter than it was by far last winter. But they even dug a hole down there, toward the southwest corner of it
To drain.
to drain it, and now the hole's full and there was lots of water out there.
I think about that, one time things out there, they had done some elevations on it, you know, so I figured they could get it really well grade or something. But they hit the hole.
What's the well season, then they gotta peel all that topsoil back.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It looked to me like they dammed everything up and didn't let any drainage out of it, so they had a problem.
They're still hauling in out there.
Oh, yeah, it's probably go for quite a while. I don't know how big of a lake, it's supposed to be like an inch and a half or an inch, it's not real thick. Well, the price of oil, I'm surprised it's that. 20% is what he told me. I haven't talked to him since, I need to get back with him and find out.
It's going up to where
So our mixing oil is gonna go from like $2.10 to about $2.50 or more.
Well, that hasn't really gone up, has it?
No, it comes from the base stock that they use to make out of asphalt, and there's not a big supply of it because they've been refining everything down, so there's not a big supply of this asphalt stock, is asphalt base, to make that.
That's some tank bottoms you can have.
Yeah, that's not quite the same stuff.
Pretty close.
It doesn't have the hardness in that asphalt to set up. And I haven't heard anything on Federal Funds Exchange yet, or how much more, we have. And that's something we could do on a couple roads if we need to. Because I don't know what to do other than cut back.
well, that's what I was gonna say, maybe we can cut back from maintaining 250 miles to 200 miles or
And,
150 miles. I mean, there's,
we're really in pretty good shape. I mean, we're not great, but I mean, we're in
Yeah.
pretty good shape. As far as, a lot of potholes and stuff, so, I mean, our roads are real rough, so maybe we just have to seal them, not do so much overlay once in a while. Go back, I mean, for years and years, all you did was spot overlay. I mean, you may overlay 500 feet or, the roughest part of something, and then, when you seal it, you couldn't even seal it up on top of that behind it when you got in that cycle on that road. So, and that's the way they did things for a long time when I first started, because we mixed ring roads with a blade. Somebody didn't, in and
Right out here, you mix about it yourself.
yeah. You got tired of running a motor grader. It was good experience. It's where you learn to run a motor grader, but it takes a lot of trips back and forth. So we'll see where all that goes.
Okay. Under request for a salary increase for Michelle. That is her annual step increase.
most annual increase,
Yep, it's her last one, she's been here 7 years.
and she's maxed out at the
Yep.
range.
Yep.
Okay, I make a motion, we increase Michelle Smith's range 5, step 7 to range 5, step 8, effective March 1st.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. We accept Michelle Smith's increase for salary. All in favor, say aye.
Right.
Motion carried.
Gee, only 2. I'll make the motion, we'll go ahead and do these tax roll corrections.
I'll second it.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. We accept the tax roll corrections. Do you need numbers?
No.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
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 You guys sign those down there.
As he's saying that we should contact our legislator, could we do that just via email? Is that what he's saying?
Well, I haven't had time to do much research looking at that or even talking to the judges, so I don't know
Okay,
much about
we'll
that.
put that on hold. He asked me to talk to some commissioners around the adjoining counties about this Kansas Legislative Policy Group. Well, I called Bill, and I said, I got a quick question for you, and it resulted in about a 35-minute telephone conversation. And he's the commissioner at Rice County. His opinion that this is a good group. They do a lot for Western Kansas, you know, and he's one of the higher ups, the KAC, and he just felt the KAC had their interests lies more from Salina on east, you know, particularly Topeka and Johnson County, and a lot of their time is spent, you know, on those Johnson County and Shawnee County, and he said they think they get a great value out of this. And,
So they're looking at our western,
yeah.
more, less urban areas out here.
Yeah, and according to this list, it looks like, you know, there's more western Kansas counties that belong to this group. And then I called Paul Hargrove down in Barber County, and another quick question, and he was getting ready to go to a meeting, and this conversation lasted at least 20 minutes. But he was in favor. He said he thinks they had been a member, and then for several years they were not. And then recently, in the last couple of years, that they had rejoined, and because of the wind farms and because of the oil and gas and stuff, that he feels that these people, this policy group, has more of an interest in smaller counties in western Kansas and so on and so forth, and they are, you know, at the meetings all the time. So, and he thought it was well worth the money that belonged to them. So maybe we should have them come out and give us a
Yeah,
spiel.
Up to the person. They're offering to come out, aren't they?
We request permission to be added to your agenda and personally meet with the Stour County Board of Commissioners. We wish to discuss in greater detail the benefits of belonging to KLPG. At this time, we'll also be able to answer any questions you may have. We look forward to meeting with you. Paul Steele, President. Well, he's in Thomas County. So, I'm going to send them an email and say we would like for you to come out.
I think that's great.
Good too.
Okay.
So we didn't have anything negative about it?
No. not from those two. And like I say, those are the only two that I know.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, we could call,
I think it's, kind of one end to the other end, so.
I guess you could probably call until you found somebody that wasn't happy with them.
yeah.
No, it's certainly not gonna cost us anything to listen to them.
Cost anything to them.
So let's see what they have to say. Absolutely. Thanks, Clayton.
So, and then, you're gonna send an email to Senator Teichman in regards to this redistricting. I think it will,
I can, yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
I just feel that, I don't know,
Well, if she's having trouble making up her mind, maybe we can help, at least give her our opinion. I'm confused by
You want to
that.
stay in the first house.
I do.
I know they did some of that on Thursday already. Have they done it
Yeah.
all? The
No.
redistricting?
It's not done yet.
It's not supposed to be done yet, it's supposed to be.
Okay.
but this one guy, he wants to keep Fort Riley and Fort Leavenworth and his, and the other lady wants to keep Manhattan and hers.
Fine, let them worry about
Yeah,
that.
we're
Why is
kind of being dragged along in the fallout, I think.
That's right.
Well, I think the
We're not
whole
big
thing
enough.
boils down to is just, are we gonna have a balance of Democrats and Republicans?
That's what it's always about.
That's what it's
Yeah.
always about. It isn't to the best interest of the people.
Right, or what represents the area. What, yeah. Exactly. So, yeah, I think we get a motion to that or anything. Well, Nita's made, you want to go ahead and explain your communication with Pratt?
Pratt County Commissioners will meet with you Tuesday. Next Tuesday after your meeting here. What did I
Meeting
tell you?
on Tuesday?
Yeah, we're
What's on
closed Monday.
Tuesday?
At 11:30,
Why are we closed Monday?
President's Day.
I didn't know we closed today. Really? Okay.
Is that okay with you guys?
Yep, that's fine.
So that'll work out with Pratt County and
Wonderful.
I think sooner the better.
Absolutely. Okay.
That's all I have.
I don't think I have it here. Let's go recess.
you won't meet next Monday, you'll meet Tuesday.
We'll meet Tuesday and we're going to Pratt.
Yeah.
That same day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.